like a boss.
Alright ladies, so this video is about a lesson that I learned from dating people who give you mixed signals. And I'm gonna tell you the most toxic mixed signal you could get in the beginning of the relationship is this. When you have chemistry with a guy and you like him initially, like when you like him at first really hard, but you notice he makes you feel anxious. You notice he makes you feel very anxious. And what am I talking about? I mean that he never responds on time. He's always late to the date. Or he doesn't even look at your stories. All of those things, when you like somebody, they're gonna make you feel anxious and make you chase. When somebody likes you, they don't make you feel needy. They just don't. They validate you. And I went through that with this girl that I was seeing. And this is how I learned my lessons, people. The things that I teach hurt. They hurt because that's how I learned it. I learned it through pain. It's a price of, for me, the price of admission to learn all of this is pain. That's just the truth. And I was seeing this girl, and she was an escort. I don't care, to be honest with you. I like their personality. And if you're watching this, fuck you. Okay, how about that? Fuck you, man. You don't hit me up ever again, please. Go trip and hurt your toe. I don't fucking care about you no more. Sorry about that. Toxic Alice came out. But seriously, go fuck yourself if you are watching this. But I'm like, oh my god, he is really toxic. Well, I'm toxic when you hurt me, okay? Look, the point was that I met this girl and she would come over, but when she came over, she was always like fucking 30, 40 minutes late. And I wouldn't mind because she was coming to my place. It's not like I was waiting somewhere. So I kind of like, how can I say this? Tolerated it, even though I shouldn't tolerate it. But I tolerated it because in my mind, she was coming to my place. So I get it. But then she will always take 5 to 6 hours to respond, right? And sometimes I would message her on Instagram and she will look at my story but not respond, or post a story and not respond. But then when she will respond with so much happiness that it made me feel like maybe it was a mistake. And then she would do stuff like that, like or one time, remember when I got mugged? The day that I got mugged, I messaged her. I was like, yo, can you come over and sleep over? I wasn't looking for sex. I was like, just come over and sleep over. I just need some company. You know, I was really vulnerable. I was like, I need company. She came over, but she had to leave like 40 minutes afterwards. But then I was like, yo, can you come back? Like, you could just sleep over here. I'll call you an Uber. She was like, sure. And I was like, call me, because I'm going to be asleep. This bitch decides to fucking text me on Instagram. She's like, hey, are you up? When I clearly told her not to clearly told her to call me because I wasn't going to see. Anyway, so I ignored her. And then I deactivated my Instagram, but then I messaged her on my other Instagram, my art account. I messaged her, she didn't respond, but she would respond to my other Instagram, but not that Instagram. You see, people, you see those things, when you like somebody, you're not going to be able to see things, but you can have an instinct. And that instinct is that you feel anxious. You feel resentful. You feel a desire for revenge. All of those things are a sign that you gotta leave. Because I left her alone for like, she messaged me, I messaged her and I called her, right? I called her like a month ago. And I was like, call me back when you get the time. And then she messaged me 13 days later saying that her phone didn't ring. And I was like, I'll message you back 13 days later, and I messaged her today. And I called her, and I was like, hey, well, what you up to, man? How you been? Because, you know, I liked her as a friend. I really did. Because I wasn't into the sex. I just liked her as a friend. Like, it was weird. I never liked somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? So, she then tells me, oh, I'm married. This bitch got married in 1 month. You believe that shit? Fucking married in 1 month. I was like, okay, so there's no hope. So I was like, look, bitch, I know exactly what the fuck you're doing. Anyways, so I told her off, right? And I was like, look, you could have easily called me, and as a friend, you didn't call me. She was like, well, I was like, you know what? Fuck yourself, man, and hung up. But I should have seen those red flags. And sometimes the emotions of liking somebody blinds you from what's in front of you. And what I've learned, anytime somebody makes you feel anxiety when you regularly don't, and that's the thing, if you're not somebody who suffers from anxiety, this applies, but if you suffer from anxiety, I think you're gonna conflict the two. But what I'm saying is that I could have prevented this if I would have just cut her off in the beginning. If I would have just cut her off in the beginning and kept my standard, when she was an hour late, after 15 minutes, I would have said, look, just go back. I got things to do later on. Let's do it another time. If I would have just followed my rules, I would not have made those mistakes. Look, man, anytime a guy just for some reason is always texting you back late, look, that's going to make you feel, and if you feel anxiety, look, you don't have to tolerate that shit, man. You really don't. He's not the only dick on the planet. You don't have to tolerate that. Look, I'm being serious. From now on, anytime and this usually happens when I like the girl and we have good chemistry. Anytime a guy takes 5 hours consistently, 3 hours consistently, when everybody responds on time, this bitch, all of a sudden, is a fucking ambassador of the United Nations and she doesn't have the time to text you back in Mexico by that means. I'm just gonna call her out after a few times. I'm like, look, man, I would like to talk to you, but if this is how you text, we're not gonna work out. It's that simple. That's what I'm gonna start doing. You take 8 hours to respond. If this is how you text, after a few times of them doing that, you call them out on it. Because look, if you tolerate that, deep down you're gonna be resentful. You're gonna not want to look needy, which I understand, but deep down you're gonna hate them for that shit. Deep down you're gonna hate their fucking guts. And if that shit happens, you're in a toxic relationship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.